In tip number 9, we're going to talk about the level of education. So far, we have dissected about the importance of location, accommodation, and facilities when choosing your yoga teacher training. We have addressed the differences in the duration and type of training. Now, in tip number 9, we must consider the level of education and what exactly is going to be taught. A foundational training usually involves 3 to 4 weeks of study with numerous teachers, each with different specialities because a broad job calls for a broad curriculum. A typical morning, which usually starts around 7 a.m., includes a physical practice 1.5 to 2 hours, followed by a guided meditation or breathing session of 1 hour. After a well-earned breakfast, there will be 2 hours of philosophy or anatomy lectures. After a nutritious and delicious lunch, you will spend around 2 hours working on pose alignment. Teaching skills is an opportunity for you to learn how to teach and practice teaching your own classes. The day ends with a wholesome dinner and your evening is yours to spend it however you wish. At the risk of getting too technical, 200-hour courses, at least those which abide by Yoga Alliance requirements, are structured into 4 pillars. Pillar number 1, technique, teaching, and practice. This pillar is designed to elevate your own practice and expose you to new techniques. The subtle aspects of yoga practice, such as pranayama, meditation, will also be learned. You will also learn how to advance your own practice and modify it for others. Pillar number 2, anatomy. Don't be scared. There's no prize for the person who can remember every bone, muscle, and joint in the human body. Even if there was, what's the point? Google can answer it much quicker and more reliable than humans. Rather than simple memorization, you apply anatomical principles to sequencing your yoga classes, not only for safety but also for progression in the practice. Pillar number 3, philosophy. In this pillar, students can dive much deeper than any typical studio class allows. Students will explore the timeline of yoga from its origins to its modern interpretations. This enables students to teach and practice yoga in a contemporary manner while respecting the lineage and tradition. Philosophy is not reserved only for the classroom. The physical practitioner of yoga is a manifestation of the philosophy. Theory and practice are not distinct, as yoga does not talk about the body and mind as separate. The physical practice is an expression of the philosophy that underlines it. The thing to remember is that in Eastern philosophy, particularly yoga, it is not either strength or flexibility, theory or practice, but it's a combination of both. Yoga is both theory and practice. Pillar number 4, professional essentials. Now that you have a grasp of a 5,000-year-old philosophy, how do you apply it to the present day? How do you establish yourself as a yoga teacher? How do you land your first teaching job? How much should you even charge? All this and more will be taught in this pillar. If the first pillar is about elevating your own practice, then the last pillar teaches you how to share yoga with others. It includes teaching methodology such as structuring a yoga class, sequencing, cueing, demonstrating, giving hands-on adjustments, and much more. This pillar also includes your practicum, that is, the opportunity you get to teach and receive feedback from the other students and the lead teacher. To summarize, in the same way, many lessons at schools, college, or universities are learned outside of the classroom, a 200-hour curriculum is just a skeleton, the bare minimum of what you will learn. Some people may argue that 4 weeks is not enough time to learn everything there is about yoga. They are not wrong. However, even if you had 4 years to study yoga, you would still not know everything there is to know about this subject. The initial 200-hour training is designed to lay the foundation for a lifetime of learning. If you're struggling to find the perfect teacher training for you and you would like to learn more about our 200-hour course, go to the link in the description below and download for free the course brochure. We have helped Hundreds of yoga students deepen their practice and knowledge with one training that works.